Hello, my friend. I'm Joy. I'm an intuitive energy healer. And today I want to address something that many people are feeling, maybe you are as well, and that is overwhelm. Overwhelmed with all the changes. All the changes have been going on for several years now. And maybe you're feeling exhausted by it and overwhelmed, like you're looking for just a moment's peace. And the next thing happens. Or somebody is putting pressure on you, or you're putting pressure on yourself. Overwhelm happens when it can happen when you feel like you're not able to cope. There's so many different things, people you have to take care of, or worrying about, it might be about money, about everything you have to do. And it can feel heavy. And it can prevent you from thinking clearly, from seeing a situation clearly, from understanding clearly. So, as I'm speaking, we are looking at the overwhelm and we are acknowledging the overwhelm. And it is being cleared as I'm speaking. Divine presence is blessing the overwhelm as I'm speaking so that it's being released. Interesting. A little bit of anger came up. And the anger came up because now we're going deep into the unconscious conditioning. We work with the collective consciousness. We're all connected to that. So when I say you, I'm referring to the ways in which you connect to the collective connects to you, and how that, what you're holding in your body and how that affects you. Okay, so the anger that's coming up is there's a part of you has been believing up until now, again, not consciously necessarily, that the overwhelm has been serving a purpose. Because as long as you're overwhelmed, this is what your unconscious conditioning yourself is telling you. As long as you're overwhelmed, then this part of you is afraid that if you see clearly, it will be too much for you to handle and everything will fall apart. So, all the ways, the overwhelm and feeling overwhelmed is your way of putting one foot in front of the other, keeping going, keeping it all together. Let's acknowledge that. There you go. Acknowledge that. Okay, there's some grief and sadness coming up. Now, what's coming in is feeling unsupported. You've got so many things to do, and this, maybe you don't have a lot to do, but the worry is wearing you out, and it's making you feel like I should, like it's a pressure you're putting on yourself. Your situation is unique, but it's an overwhelm. And the overwhelm has been protecting you from something. So let's acknowledge that and acknowledge the pressure that if you start being able to see and feel clearly, understand clearly, that the pressure to do things right, the pressure to get everything done the way you think you should, the pressure to get it right is the biggest one that's coming in. Let's acknowledge that. The pressure to get it right, the pressure to get it done on time, the pressure to make everybody happy, that's a big one. Let's acknowledge that. There you go. Okay, there's a little bit of shame coming up. And the shame is, see, as you let go of the overwhelm, because that's almost like a foggy blanket that covers you. And so as you let go of that, and then you see all the different things you have to do or achieve or that you want to take action on, and you're putting a pressure on yourself to do it right. And what if I don't do it right? But that pressure is exhausting. So all the ways you're conditioning, all the ways society, all the ways the collective conditioning says you're supposed to do things a certain way and that you're supposed to get them right and you're supposed to have it figured out and do it in this, this box, this structure. Let's let that go. Let go of the pressure and the pressure to do it right. There you go. Let go of that. Any part of you that wants to hold on to the pressure, because when the pressure is on you, then you also like cover yourself in a cloak of overwhelm. Let's let that all go. There you go. There's some grief coming up. And the grief is like a childhood wound. And the wound is, what if I don't get it right? So the child is in like a fear and stress and feeling the pressure of, what if I don't get it right? So this goes to you and how you support yourself and how you talk to yourself. So all the ways your self-talk can at times, I'm not saying all the time, but at times be maybe a little bit harsh, or you put pressure on yourself because as a child you were taught, and many of us in society are, that if you don't get it right, then something will go wrong, somebody bad will happen, you'll be punished, there'll be some kind of consequence for not getting it right. There you go. Let that go. Let all that go. All that heaviness, all that pressure, all that fear of punishment or being bad. Let it all go. There you go. Because the right and wrong concept, which most of us have all, pretty much everybody has been brought up in, it's a 3D concept. It's part of the matrix. And it's designed to keep you, the right and wrong concept, and we're seeing it globally. We see it all over the world now. We see it in political debates, the right and wrong. And what it does is it separates people. And when we as a people are separated, there's different sides, ultimately we're weakened. And the agenda of 3D consciousness is to weaken us as a humanity so that we can never be fully in our divine selves and our light. So let go of the structure of right and wrong and the pressure of getting it right. And as you do that, there you go. Your whole self relaxes. There you go. There's the relaxation and ease. And now give yourself permission to feel good about yourself. Know that you're safe in this moment, mind, body, soul, spirit, your entire self. You're safe. And it's safe to feel relaxed, to let go of the pressure, the heaviness, the overwhelm, and completely relax and be in this moment. Feel the ease within you, the lightness within you, and the ease and lightness in your energy field as well. There you go. Take a deep breath in. Let that go. There you go, my friend. Namaste.